Let's welcome our host, Erica Wilson.
Great day, everyone. We're here live today with your girl, Erica Wilson, that it had to happen for our Motivational Monday. Listen, do I have a treat for you guys on tonight? And welcome back on our Mondays. We've been off for Mondays for a while, but now we're back. And what a treat. What a way to come back on tonight. Tonight, we have the rising star, James Wimbley. Listen, he's a 12-year-old songwriter, musician, singer. Oh, I've been posting him all day yesterday, all day today. So guys, listen, get ready. So without further ado, let me introduce to some and present to others the James Wimbley. Welcome.
Hi, it's such a pleasure. Nice to meet you, Miss Erica.
Oh my God, it's such an honor to sit with you here on tonight before the people, showcasing who is James Wimbley. Now, James, I'm a TikToker. I'm still learning. However, I was going through my TikToks and I came across, I believe it was your coach, if I'm not mistaken. And my God, you blew my mind. Let me tell you, your voice, I'm telling you, is everything. I said, I have to have him on the show. Let me reach out to see, could we get him here? So tell us a little bit about who is James Wimbley.
Well, I, of course, I'm 12 years old. I'm in 7th grade. I obviously love to sing, and I am in a great school where I'm accepted and embraced, and I'm so thankful that I have the opportunities that I have, such as tonight. So yeah, I also love to play basketball. Yeah, I play piano as well, and I am learning guitar. So yeah, that's me.
Oh my God, James, you forgot your beautiful mother that's sitting right next to you.
And my mom. This is my mom.
And as I was going through your TikToks, I see how she sits behind you. How does that make you feel with her sitting behind you?
Of course, it is great to have her with me. And my mom is one of my biggest supporters in music, so I thank her for that. But it unfortunately, like TikTok, they're very strict with like kids, being.
Okay, guys, I think we have some technical difficulty here. So listen, tonight we're live with James Wimbley. He's back. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So yeah, TikTok is very strict with kids being by themselves. So my mom, she's taken that into consideration, and we have continued to thrive with her being in the background.
It's fun though.
Absolutely.
Sometimes,
yes, to see all the beauty sitting behind you. But go ahead, Miss Susie, tell us a little bit. How is that for you to see your son doing what he loved to do, and I'm telling you, doing it well? How is that for you?
He's actually more than anything, I'm so proud of him. The blessing that he has, I mean, by God, because it's not other one, and his music and his voice is amazing. They just now encourage him to do it will be, I would say, and share it to everyone else. It will be like a little selfish of me not doing it. But he, I mean, not only the support that he has from me, also his dad and his stepdad. So the three of us are doing, and his brother and his sister are doing a wonderful job, just making sure that he does what he's supposed to do. Music, yes, is important for him, but for me, it's like school comes first. And so school is number one before music, and then music comes along with it. So it's a rewarding for him.
Oh my God, that is so good because, I have two boys, James. They're 31 and 35 though, but always it was education first. They love playing football, right? but you can't play football without having an education, right? Because how can
Sounds
you
a lot
read the
like my
plays?
mom.
Yeah, just like you. Like, how could you read the music if you don't have your education? So, mom, that is so awesome. I love that. Education is number one. But James, tell us a little bit about when you got started with this singing, because I'm telling you, your voice is just amazing.
It just happened miraculously. Like one day, my stepdad was in this exact living room. He was playing guitar, and I thought, why not join? I did, and he noticed that my like I was very advanced for a 5-year-old. So I got lessons, and the rest is history.
Oh, listen there, Miss Susie. He say the rest was history. Very confident, I see. I love it, James. I love it. And Miss Sandra Perryman, which is my sister, she says, "Great evening, everyone. Great evening." So James, she says,
Good
"Great
evening to
evening."
her.
Good evening. Good evening.
Okay, so
Yes.
tell me, like, what is one of your favorite songs to sing, and why?
Oh, I get this question a lot. It's kind of hard to answer. Um,
Hi, baby.
hmm.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay, fast.
um, you know, I in general love singing like R&B. R&B is my jam. Here's what I'm good at. It would be there's no limit to what I enjoy. That's why it's like kind of hard to answer that question. But yeah, I love R&B, pop,
So what is
some
the specific song you like the most to sing?
um,
Well, I
you
tell
know,
you what.
killing me softly.
Really? Oh
It's
my
a great
God. Okay,
song.
so I tell you what we're gonna do, we're gonna play a game, right? So what we're gonna
Mhm.
do is you're gonna pick a gospel song, a R&B song, and a pop song. And when you hear me say those words, you have to automatically come in and just sing. So they say when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So are you all game for that?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
Ooh, gospel.
So whenever you hear me, the key word is gospel. The key word is gospel, R&B, and pop. Okay. So when you hear me say that, then you got to just come on in and you're just going to bless the people with that beautiful voice, that amazing voice that you have. But
Okay.
before we jump into the game, I just want you to tell the people, what's it like to be a star at school? Because I'm sure that people see your TikToks and they, your friends are just in total awe by you. So tell me what that's like at school.
Um, well, I try to keep it, like as private as I can. Of course, social media spreads a lot. So, um, sometimes they just come up to me in the hallways. I'm going to my class, and they're like, James, sing something." I'm like, "Oh, and I just like stuttered because there's like really nothing I could do in the meantime. I got to get to class. But I mean, other than that, it's nice. Nobody really bothers me about it.
It's funny because we just came back from a teacher's parent teacher conference, and they were saying, I didn't know the James sing, and I said, well, we try to keep it very private. We try to keep it very, I will say, low key, and so that way he can only focus on his school when he is at school. But there's a few times that he was getting a text message, and he said, "Oh, James," there's a video. "Oh, James, this is you." He was actually it's a video, Mrs. Porter, Cheryl Porter. And then he said, "This is you, James." And James answered, "No, that's not me.
I
That's
said,
not
I was
me."
like, "Nah, that's not me. Uh,
So,
that's another James."
yes. So he
Did you
normally
really say?
denies it. Yeah, he normally denies that it's him. So he likes just to be as private as he can.
Yeah, yeah. Well, tell me this. How is it, because TikTok is like a really big thing, right? And it's
Mhm.
everywhere. And I think everybody's on from young to old, you know? So how is it when you go out and maybe your mom is going to the store to pick up a couple of items from the grocery store and someone may notice you out? How do you kind of like, when your fans, do they ever come up to you and be like, oh my God, are you that guy that sings on TikTok?
Not very much. Not
Downtown, yes.
Henderson, downtown Nashville, like Nashville, yes.
Yes.
Not very much where I live in Hendersonville. It's a very quiet, quiet city, and that's great as well. I
But
love
yes,
that.
when he goes to downtown and sings downtown, because it's funny because he sings country music as well. So
Wow, James, you can do it all.
yes, and he sings so beautiful. We love Tennessee Whiskey, for example, the song,
Oh
and
yeah.
he just sings it like no one. And every time that he goes downtown, that's what he does. Or he sings, what is it, Virginia? That is the
Oh, country
country
roads.
road. Oh, so he does sings country music.
Yeah. I'm
So he's
not.
been very noticed in Nashville. So he takes pictures in there. The people normally goes around and ladies or gentlemen say, "Hey, can we just take pictures with you?" And it's, I normally move on the side and just kind of watch him. And so, oh my goodness, okay.
So how is that
Sometimes it
for
can get a
you,
little bit
Mom?
overwhelming.
For me,
Really? Can it get
um,
overwhelming?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like there are big crowds of people most sometimes after I perform, in Nashville. It's a lot of people, so I'm not even claustrophobic, but like I sometimes feel like it. It's a lot of people, so but I treat all my fans, with respect. So yeah.
Well, so Mom, how is that for you? Maybe you guys just want to stay low key and maybe you're out for dinner. Let's go to dinner because I remember this happened to us before. We were at dinner and my son he plays football, right? And we were at
mhm.
dinner and some of the fans they just came over and just interrupted our dinner. And he was polite about it, James. He said, okay, just wait till I finish dinner. I'm out with my family. So, how is that for you, Miss Susie? To see, maybe a fan may come up and interrupt something that you and your son is, having maybe a mother son day, How is that?
It's kind of hard because James doesn't make it quiet when we go any place. So he sings all the time. It's kind of hard not to anybody who probably have not seen James out there. They will come because he's just singing something, and everybody turns around and says, "Who is that voice?" So they come over. They ask him to sing something. For me, it's okay because in the end, I believe whatever God gave me a gift, and so all I have to do is just to share with everybody else. But with a lot of careful, I'm always next to him. I mean, he's only 12 years old, and so he will be, as long as I'm alive, I'm gonna be just next to him, making sure that he's very well taken care of and protected.
Absolutely. Pop. James, that's
Oh,
it. You're not
cause
ready.
this is thriller night, and no one's gonna save you from the beats about to strike. You know it's thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Yeah.
Without music, James, really? You're, oh my God. Without music, with ease. Oh my God, James. Amazing. Guys, we're here live tonight with James Wimbley. He is a rising star, guys. He's only 12 years old, seventh grader who loves playing guitar. Well, is learning playing the guitar. He's a musician, a songwriter, and a singer. Did you just hear that voice? Oh my God. So, James, tell us how we can find you on social media.
Just simply like search up my name, James Wimbley, and
Music.
James Wimbley Music, and it would pop up. So
James Wimbley Music, right?
yes, ma'am.
And that's all social media platforms?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, guys, if you're not following James right now, you need to go over, not right now because he has some more for you, but after the show, follow all of his social media outlets. James, which outlets are you on? Oh my God.
Instagram, TikTok, and I have a small Facebook account.
Well, you have a small Facebook account. Now we're going to blow you up. How about that? So my sister she says, OMG, James, you have an amazing voice.
Thank you so much, Miss Sandra.
And then our superstar Shannon, she says, amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, James, without music. So you can just sing any song, hit whatever note, because look, I put up your Whitney Houston's video. You blew me away. You blew me away with that Whitney Houston video. So I'm just going to ask you, I'm not going to call out a name right now. We're not going to play the game. What song would you like to sing to our audience right now?
Maybe like, I don't know, like the Star Spangled Banner. That's off the top of my head.
Whatever you will like. The floor is yours.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light would so proudly we hail that the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the parallel fly. For the ramparts we watch, we so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bounds bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say the Star-Spangled Banner for the rights of the free and the home of the brave.
Oh my God. TikTok, do you hear him? Facebook, do you hear him? YouTube, do you hear him? LinkedIn, do you hear him? Oh my God. Whoa. My nephew says, James, he says, I've seen some of your TikToks, and young man, you have a real gift from God. I don't know if that's my nephew or my brother-in-law. Both of them. Oh, well, it's maybe my brother-in-law, but my God, he said you have a real gift from God. I totally agree. And then my niece Desana, she says, wow, James. Oh my,
Thank you.
I'm speechless right now. I'm choking for you. James. Mom, what just how is he getting booked? Like, how can one book him if one want to book him? Oh my God.
They can actually go into can be their his Instagram or his TikTok account, and they can in the Instagram they can email me. I'm we just went to a fashion show in New York, so it was fun for him to do it, and he was able to sing there. But this is one way of communicating with me. I normally are the one who kind of check and see where can I take him and where it will be okay and appropriate for him to be. Not every place is appropriate, but some of the places will be appropriate for him. So so far, that's the time I'm being too protective, I guess. But as I tell him, let's go a little at a time, just one little step at a time, because he has a whole life in front of him and ahead of him. And so so we just do it little by little, and not all the time he's singing. When he goes, for example, here in Nashville, he goes and sings once a month or twice a month, every now and then. Because as I said, he loved basketball, and that's what he put one after his school and just practicing 2 hours here, an hour there. So that's important for him. So I cannot force him to do things with music, even though it's a gift for of his own. He still have to have something that he can enjoy himself as a young man.
Absolutely. And what you said is maybe you're being overprotective. No, you're not. No, you're not. See, the kids, they don't understand. They're our babies. I don't care how old they get. They're our babies. We're their protectors. That's mother. James, my kids are 31 and 35, and they still say, "Mom, I'm a man. I'm a man."
Absolutely.
Their grandmother is on here. She say, "That is so amazing. It is so amazing." James, you're blowing the people out of the water.
Thank you so much.
So, James, do you think mom is being overprotective sometimes?
I think my mom is doing what's best for me. In terms of, basketball, for example, my mom set standards for me, which I agree with, for grades. And I am reaching those standards because basketball is something that I love and I love competing in. And so if I do well this quarter, which is about to end in what, 2 weeks?
Yes.
2 weeks. Then I can try out for my team. So that's
you
great.
know what I want you to do? I want you to change those words and say, "When I do well." Put some expectation.
When I do well.
Absolutely. Because let me tell you something. Could you imagine going down the court, bouncing the ball, and that voice just sometimes come out? You're gonna wow the people, James.
It does, actually. It does, actually.
Listen, James, they don't even know if they're gonna want you playing basketball or up there singing.
Actually, it's funny because it does. When he is just playing basketball, even in the backyard, if he just shoot the ball and get the ball, and then he starts singing in there, turns around, keeps singing. So yes.
Oh my God. That's so. Look, James, my sissy, she says again, you are truly blessed. Keep God first, stay focused in school, and continue to let God use you. Blessings to you, young man. And that's coming from an educator. She's a teacher. She's a teacher, by the way.
So, yeah.
Yes. And that's
you
one of the things, Huh?
I said I thank her for her hard work, because I can imagine it's hard being a teacher. So.
You hear that, Sissy? Oh, that is so amazing. He said, "Thank you." But James, let me tell you something. What is it like to just tell me what your day consists of? How about that? From morning to he said, "Okay."
It actually depends on the weekday. Mondays, I get up, I go to guitar lessons, or I go to school.
Don't forget Toto.
And I take out my dog. His name is Toto. He's really, really big. He's really fluffy. He's like a little white bouncy ball. But anyways, I take him out. I get ready, and I go to school. And then by the time I get out, most of the time I do my lessons unless it's Friday. And afterwards, when I have free time, I go out, maybe put up a couple 3-pointers, and staying fit, and come back, record a video, and eat and go to bed. That's basically it.
And read.
So you want to tell me that you hitting the 3-pointers all the time?
Yes.
No, no. That would be an overstatement. But I'm getting better. I have a better mid-range shot. So.
Okay. So do you think I could take you in basketball? I think I can.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. I want to be a force sport. Let me tell you, force sports, man. I cannot play basketball whatsoever. But guess what? I can play football.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can play soccer. I love soccer, so
you love
I can
soccer?
play that.
Look, my grandbaby, he was in soccer, and I was out there trying to play soccer with him. So we have football, basketball, and soccer here. This
I
is
try.
across the board.
Yeah, me being Peruvian, so is
Uh-huh.
I wanted him to learn soccer from the beginning because this is actually what in our country, that's as well. My country, that's as what we do.
I
So
did,
it's all
yeah,
about soccer,
yeah.
soccer and tennis.
I did Peru, or I. Oh my gosh, no. Yeah. I played soccer for 7 years. Or no,
Wow.
6 years.
6 years. And then like my dad's black, and he introduced me to like sports like basketball, football, and so I kind of got more into that. It's recently, like a couple years maybe.
Okay.
But like yeah, but I love soccer. I'm not closed-minded about it.
He's too
Maybe
much.
if somebody wants me to play, like somebody wants to play me in soccer, shoot, I'll play soccer.
Ooh, okay then. Listen,
But
this is an all-star here. Guys, do you hear this? He's an all-star. He's not afraid of anything. He said, listen, if you want to play soccer, he'll play you in soccer. So, James, if you had this kid, right, that's under the sound of your voice, maybe they're listening with their parent, right? And they're thinking about stepping out, doing something that they love, like what you're doing. What would be your words of encouragement to them?
I just say, never give up. Sometimes I get discouraged. Maybe I'm having a bad day with my voice, or maybe I'm having a bad shooting day. But I I will either I keep singing, I keep putting up those shots, and I just say, never give up. Keep doing what you're doing, because one day it's gonna work out for you.
Practice makes perfect, isn't it?
Wow. So, Miss Susie, if you had a parent that was under the sound of your voice, and this is a trick question, right?
Mhm.
Because you said that you want him to do what he loved to do, right?
Mhm.
Some parents push their children to do what they want them to do instead of letting the child decide this is something that they want to do. So, if
Mhm.
you had a parent that was under the sound of your voice that kind of like pushing their kid, what would be your words of encouragement to them?
Listen to them, listen to their emotions, because sometimes they cannot express everything that they want to express. You just have to be very alert, make sure that their mind is okay, their mental health is okay, their heart is okay. I think it's once or twice I told James, and I asked James, do you want to stop singing? Do you want to stop doing what you are doing? Because we can. You can. You don't have to do this. And so, me as a teacher, because I am a teacher myself, that to me is very important. So he's, regardless if we are or we're not in that issue, mental health is so important. And in the communication, constantly communication. You have to. I mean, there is not a day that doesn't go by that I ask him, "Are you okay?" It doesn't matter if he wakes up early in the morning, if he is in the middle of the afternoon, or if I am in the kitchen cooking and he's in the bedroom. I said, James, are you okay? Are you all
Mhm.
right? Mommy loves you. And so it's so important. Yeah, it's so important.
It's always important to reassure our kids. I don't care
Yeah.
what age they are. I'm proud of you. Like, how was your day? Is it something different that, is it something you didn't like, or is it something different you could have done to make it better? Anything like that, just to have a open dialogue with them, right? You never want a kid to be too quiet.
Exactly. And as I tell James, I make mistakes. I mean, he's my third child. So I have a 32-year-old son and a 26-year-old daughter, and he's my youngest one. So I keep reminding him, I'm not perfect. Mommy
Right.
makes mistakes. Sometimes I cry in front of him when I have a bad day or something happened. And he said, are you all right? No, I am not okay. I feel sad, or I feel upset, or I feel this. So it's very important kind of to share how your emotions are, besides how the words that you can talk to that person. It's important.
You know what, Susie? That is so good that you say that. Because sometimes as parents, we don't want, or we were taught not to show our
Mhm.
emotions in front of our kids,
Right.
right? Not to show a sign of weakness. We think that we're supposed to
Mhm.
be so strong for the kids, but
Mhm.
everybody have a bad day. Everybody's
Exactly.
entitled to have a bad day, and we're all going to make some mistakes, and that's how you get up, you get over, and you move on. You learn from them, right? But to hear you say that you have like that dialogue with him to let him know, like, no, mommy's not okay.
Mhm.
Let me tell you something. Parenting did not come with instructions.
Absolutely.
It did not come with instructions. So I just feel like whatever works for that person, and if their kid is on the right path, then so more it be. And I see that you're doing an amazing job because look,
I'm trying.
he's ready to answer a question. He looks over to mom to get her approval. It's very important. It's very important. But Deshauna, she says,
Sometimes I don't want him to do that, but because I know he is his own self. I don't
yeah,
want him because I don't want to be his shadow. And that's what I keep reminding him. Yes,
yeah,
I am guiding him, that it's important for me to guide him, but I don't want to be his shadow. So, and
yeah,
he knows that there's going to be a moment in a day the mommy's going to be completely in the back room, put it that way, but he knows that I'm there. He has to just
right.
show himself and who he is. So, yeah,
Exactly. Deshauna says, great advice, young man. Well said. And she also says, James, you have a great supportive mom.
thank you.
I agree, and thank you so much.
All right, R&B.
um, when I had you, I treated you bad, but wrong, my dear girl, since you've been gone, don't you know I hang around with my head hanging down, and I wonder who's loving you.
You have my cheeks hurting right now. I'm going to tell you that right now. Oh my God. Who's loving you? You even know about these songs.
No.
I love Michael Jackson. I'm a diehard Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah. As I'm saying, you're taking us way back. This is so amazing.
I know.
I really think that you're a young man trapped in an old person's body.
Somebody,
Well, I'm sorry, an old man trapped in a young person's body.
I've heard that before.
Yes.
I've been here before.
It's funny that you said that because he actually, no matter where he is at, because we travel around the world a lot, and I want James to be able to see that out there because it's more than just here. So he can come over here and be humble about what we have here in the U.S. And so when he goes out there, we normally, like for example, we were in Morocco a couple years ago, and we like to be in the middle of the town. We don't like to go. My husband and I like to go to Airbnbs very close to the town where the real people are there, and we can eat their food sitting there in their living rooms or outside or something like that. And he goes and talk to anyone in any moment and just ask, hey, how do you work this way? Okay, what do you do? How's your day? How are you doing? So it's like, and there's conversations like that, and it's wow, it's different. Like for the first time, we just went to Peru this past June. He actually asked me to go to Peru. And James, tell your experience.
It was great seeing that other half of my culture. I love Peru. My people are very humble. And you know, like, it's a lot different and in Peru. Some people are more poor, but they make the best of what they have, and that's what I admire. Um, and it really makes me thankful of what I have here in my house that some people don't have. So it's great. It was also, very peaceful. We actually spent the night in the middle of a lake. So
Oh,
yeah, at first I was scared too. I had that reaction, but it was calm, peaceful. I had the best sleep I had in a while.
So
That
it was in the middle of the Amazon River. So we wanted to just get
yeah.
out of there. I did not want to have no noise of anything. So I want to have the experience with my child. So there was no internet, no TV, no nothing, no air conditioner, nothing. It was just a little room in the middle of the water. And it was beautiful. It was just absolutely beautiful. So we did that, and don't forget, James speaks Spanish too. So yes, he can,
Wow.
and he sings in Spanish as well. We don't. I don't have too many videos in there in the Spanish, but yes, I'm about to. I keep telling him, James, you have to. You have to do it. So
He
yeah,
look at his face. James, so it was a humbling experience.
Yes, ma'am, it was.
But you know what though? My heart is broken because you didn't call me to go.
My bad.
He says, my bad. So right now we're gonna go ahead and go to commercial really quick. And this guys, let me tell you something. James is amazing. As you can hear, he is a young person trapped in wait, hold on. An old person trapped in a young person's body. And the things that he's saying out of his mouth is really blowing me right now. I'm like, whoa, James, what do you even know about these songs, right? But as you can see, he have a beautiful mother sitting beside him. Where I can see you, James, you're drawing your strength. You're drawing your strength from your mother. Your mother is a strong individual. I sense that through this broadcast, you know. But guys, we're here live tonight with the girl Erica Wilson that it had to happen for our motivational Mondays, and we have rising star James Wimbley here. So, guys, if you can let us know how we're doing, let us go ahead and go to commercial really quick.
IH2H 5-star review from Daryl Coleman. The authenticity of It Had to Happen will have a profound impact on everyone who listens. To be able to hear and learn from the stories of others is awesome and is greatly needed in our communities. Thanks, Erica, for adding great value to our lives.
no.
All right, guys. So if you can let us know how we're doing by going over to our Google page and doing a review, we'll love to hear from you, to hear your kind words. Even let us know what you think that we can do better. You know, it's always a room to grow. You know, so let's go ahead and see what one of our comments is. Sandra also says, okay, wait. Johnny Hearn says, that is so beautiful. What amazing voice God has blessed you with. Just keep doing what you are doing, young man.
Thank you so much.
And my sissy says, she says, kudos to you, Mom. You're raising a respectful young man.
Thank
Yes, you are. Let me tell you something. So, James, you have to give your mom her flowers while she's here, like everyone else is doing, you know. And when I say give her her flowers while she's here, see, people think like a physical flower, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, just by you telling her how beautiful she is. Mom, thank you for whatever it is you want to thank her for, or just giving her a compliment. Anyway, it don't have to be a physical flop, but I see you adore her. Look how you just look at her. Every time you want to answer something, you look over at Mom. That says a lot. So, Mom, I say to you, salute to you. You're doing an
you.
amazing job.
Trying
That
very hard. Thank
all
you.
right, James. Gospel, but you have to give me a full version of gospel. I love gospel music. So I'm going to put you on by yourself. The floor is yours.
I was born by the river in a little tent, but always like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know the change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard to live it, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. So I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me down, back down on my knees. It's been too hard to live in, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Oh my God, my God, my God. James, you have Johnny, Miss Johnny Hearn. She says, James, that's my favorite song. You have Shannon Superstar says, his voice is amazing. Keep up the great work. And here at It Had to Happen, we says, my God, James,
Thank you.
your
guys.
voice is angelic. It's amazing. And just to hear you doing this without any music is amazing.
Yeah,
That is definitely a gift.
a video I did with my dad. It actually it went viral. I actually did that song a cappella with him as well.
What? Dad sing too?
No.
Oh.
My dad does not sing. Actually, his dad, he was a musician. So we believe that that's where I got my talents from.
Yes, definitely. I think that's just where he got the talent from. Is from Grandpa.
My grandpa, yeah.
Yes.
I was definitely going to ask that question. So you guys already answered it for me. And my sissy says, she says, my son plays that song all the time. My mother loves that song too. I don't know why she haven't commented. I don't think she could comment on, but I know she's tuned in, but she loves that song. So
Yeah.
James, that was actually a great pick. Oh my God, you did an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
I'll tell you. So once again, let's go ahead and tell the people how one can follow you on social media.
It's actually not that hard. Just search up my name, James Wimbley, and music. So I mean that's what I do. So James Wimbley Music.
Instagram.
And I have Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Okay, guys, we want to blow him up. For the ones that's tuning in from Facebook, we want to grow his Facebook page. So, guys, please do tell a friend to go over and follow James Wimbley Music. And that's on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And as well, if you would like to book James, you can get in contact with his mom, Susie. Susie, can you tell us how we can do so?
Yes, you go into Instagram and just press the button of mail, and you can email me through there, or also you can send me a message on TikTok, and same with Instagram. Everything comes to his email address.
Yeah, like just DM and we'll likely see it. So.
My God, James, we want to really support you. And one of the things here we do at It Had to Happen, It Had to Happen started out as a book, which I turned into a podcast, right? And we invite great guests like you to come on and showcase their talents, even tell what they're doing in their communities, and all about being an overcomer. I know you're a little young right now. You probably don't know your purpose in life, but this is one of the things here at It Had to Happen. We like to discuss as well. What is your purpose? So I'm going to transfer that question over to your mom. So, Mom, do you know your purpose? And if so, what is it?
My purpose as a mom, I would say, my purpose is to guide James to his real vision. And how I am doing that within every day, reminding him that he is important, and that what makes him feel happy is what is more important than anything. That is my purpose, just to be his guidance until he is ready to fly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But Mom, I can say once they hit those teenage years, they think they get kind of grown then. But we all know.
They think, they cry.
Yeah.
He has a very strong mother here.
Right.
Fortunately for him, and unfortunately, I'm a very strong Hispanic mother. So yes,
Yeah.
I will be going through those changes with
Yeah.
him. We can go through those changes together, but we're gonna go down and we're gonna go up together.
I'll tell you, but you know what though? With boys, it's so much. I think it's so much easier. So if we
Yeah,
have anyone that's under the sound of our voice, that you have girls too, Susie. So
yeah.
if you have any girls and you're under the sound of our voice, tell us how that is in the comment section. What's the difference for you, Susie, raising a young man and a young lady? What is the difference?
Whoa, it's I would say, let's just start with this. It's very different. I think um, and especially with my girl, it was a lot easier during the young age. I would say when he was a teenager, it was easy for me. It was not difficult at all. I think what it comes a little bit different is now my daughter is a little older, and so I have to understand that that is a line between us, but I am still trying to figure it out myself because as mothers, we
Okay, guys, we're having some technical difficulties here, but guys, we're live here tonight with the girl Erica Wilson, and it had to happen for our Motivational Mondays. Guys, we're going to bring you back in now. We have rising star James Wimbley on tonight, and my guy, has he serenade us, and I'm talking about the voice is angelic. If you have missed the first part of this broadcast, you definitely want to go back here and watch it. I'm telling you, share this broadcast if it has truly blessed you. If you know of a inspiring young person as well of a mother that may be wanting to get their kid out there to see this strong mother, share this broadcast with them. Do not keep it for yourself. But go ahead, Miss Susie, and tell us what is the difference between raising a young lady and a young man.
um, young men are more sensitive. I will say the women are when it comes to feelings. James is that way. My older son, oh my goodness, he used to be so easy anyway. But my with my daughter, it all depends on the stage of her life or the stage of their life. What I have noticed with me is that each stage that my daughter, because I love her, she's my only one. She's my only daughter, I would say, obviously. And with her, I have to. I'm still learning. I'm still every step in the stage of her life. I'm still trying to discover myself as a mom and discover her to be able that we can come together. So with her being 26, it's still there's a different stage of her life now. Now that she's done with her master, now that she's done with her, obviously with her bachelor's. So she is just a completely independent woman. So calling her woman is wow. It's a huge accomplishment. I know for me as a mom, but at the same time, we are in a it's I don't know. I just don't know how to put it in words because it's a beauty of motherhood, be walking with them in a different stage. But I would say the boys are a little bit more sensitive than girls. More and as I can see, as you can see, James is that way. James, with not only being sensitive as being a boy, but he also is a musician, and so they are even way more than someone who is not into music. So I have to be sometimes so careful, and I have never prayed in my life as I am praying now on my 52 years old. And so I wake up every morning saying, I love you, God. I love this day. I love my children. Please teach me, make my day easy with all of them, with the three of them. I
Yeah.
have a son who is married, and my daughter who obviously has her partner, and just James and I, and my husband. So my husband travels a lot. So yes, it's, as mothers, we have a lot on our plate, and especially a mother who has a child with a lot of gift that James has. I honestly have to be so careful in many ways, in everything, very alert of
Right.
anything, way more than what it used to be with my older two children. So, but it's a huge difference, yes.
I can see that. I have a 4 year difference. So James, how is it being the younger brother, the younger
Um,
sibling?
yeah. It's it's I don't know. Sometimes I wish I had like a twin with me, like when I wish my mom and my dad could have had twins, so I could have somebody next to me. But it's fine. But being younger, it's like I don't know. I cherish it. And I think I shouldn't take advantage, or I should not take advantage of it. But at the same time, um, I don't wanna grow up too fast either. Because responsibilities.
Ooh,
Well, I do have responsibilities now, but trust me, my mom knows that. But
nothing like an adult though.
yeah, that's for sure.
Let me tell you, James. I said the other day, can I go back to being a kid? These bills are rolling around too fast. So,
Yes.
take your time. But I'm telling you, James, you are so amazing. Never let anybody discredit your worth. I'm telling you, you are amazing. Keep doing the things that, walking in your gift, because some people just do not know how to utilize their gift. And you have a strong mother that's behind you, guiding you along the way. But to me, it's like you got it, because you're so I mean, you have so much wisdom at a young age. Like I was saying, how do you even know these songs that you're singing? So James, they say they're following you. Look at there, they followed your Facebook page. So we're going to go ahead and try to get that. No, we're going
Yeah.
to go ahead and get that Facebook page to growing. And I'm going to promote this. James, you can promote this as well. You have the link, the same link that I sent over to you as
Thank
YouTube.
you.
You can share that wherever you like. I'm also going to cut a clip. You can share that as well, as much as you like. All we ask is that you hashtag it had to happen.
Of
But
course,
we thank you so
it has
much.
to happen.
Oh, I love it. I definitely have to get that in there. People do not know the meaning behind it had to happen, but I see that you get it. So we're right here at 6:55, James. So I'm going to ask mom first, because it's ladies first. Is there anything, Miss Susie, that you would like to leave with our audience on tonight?
Yes, absolutely. Um, if you have a child with any type of gift, please encourage, be right there, be the best support that you can be. Talk to your kids, enjoy their age, enjoying their ride with them. And, even if they make mistakes, you will do it with them and keep going.
Okay, James,
Yes, ma'am.
is there anything that you would like to leave with our audience on tonight?
I would just like to say, first of all, thank you for having me. It's a blessing. And I would like to say, like, uh, it doesn't matter who you are, or what state you are in at the moment, that there's always a way to go up. So go up.
My God, let me tell you something. You're too much. Amazing, James. I can't keep, I have to keep saying that. But I cannot let you leave without singing. I don't even remember the song. I think it was Keisha Cole.
Yes, there you go. Go for
You
it,
have
baby.
to close us out with that song, James.
Oh, yes. Yes. Go for it, baby.
Okay. But I used to think that I wasn't fun enough. And I used to think that I wasn't wanted enough. But I won't waste my time trying to figure out why you playing games. What's this all about? And I can't believe you're hurting me. I met your girl, what a difference. What you see in her, you ain't seen in me. I guess it was all just make believe. Love, never knew what I was missing, but I knew once we start love. Never knew what I was missing, but I knew once we start kissing, I found you.
Oh my God, you got me in tears over here. Sandra says amazing. Our
Thank
superstar
you.
Cynthia. Miss Susie. But I hear my mom downstairs. She's screaming right now, James. She's looking downstairs saying,
Oh, how sweet. Thank
Thank
you.
God, let me tell you, do not stop. Do not stop. Keep walking in your gift. You have so many talents, so God finds you very, very special. He
Thank you
blessed you
so
with
much.
so many different talents. So you keep walking in and keep being great to your mom. Keep loving on mom. And like I said, giving her flowers while she's here. James, this is an open platform. This is not my business. This is God platform. He just loaned me. I'm just a visionary. He loaned me this. So you're more than welcome to come back at any time. Miss Susie, I would definitely like to have you back to interview just you as a mom.
Sure. Thank you.
Sometimes, we don't get the spotlight on us when we have the kids. So sometimes we have to spotlight us. But just know that this platform is open to you both. You both can
Thank
come
you.
back at any given time. You have the link to book, and you definitely could go ahead and do so. And guys, if you would like to book with Erica Wilson, you can go over to www.ericawilsonih2h.com. Again, www.ericawilsonih2h.com. We'll love to have you tomorrow at 5:30, guys. If you can, meet us back here for our prayer broadcast with it's Girl Talk Tuesday with Dr. B. Listen, God has been doing some great things, some amazing things on that broadcast. He's been moving mightily. He's been using us. I'm telling you guys, you do not want to miss tomorrow's broadcast at 5:30. And then on Wednesday, I have someone amazing. I'm not going to tell who it is yet. I'm going to go ahead and post it. So go over to our social media to find out who we will have here on Wednesday. Guys, we love you here at It Had to Happen. We cannot do this without you, and you. And especially not people like you, James and Susie. We're forever grateful for you both. And you have two more messages here. Shannon says, God has a purpose on your life, and that gift he gave you is everything.
Thank
Amen.
you so much, Shannon.
Amen.
And
Thank you.
Deshauna says, prayers to you. Mom, we keep you lifted in prayer because
Thank
we
you.
know that you're his backbone, and it takes a strong woman to stand behind her children, a praying mother too. Like you said, you
Yes.
get up, you never prayed so much before, but you're praying now. So James and Susie, we don't like to leave our broadcast without sending out some, because you guys are not here. So we're going to send out some virtual hugs. Come on, guys. Let's send out some virtual hugs. Ooh,
Thank you.
some virtual love. Because, guys, we
you.
love
Thank
you
you.
here at It Had to Happen. Once again, James, tell us your social medias before we get on out of here.
James Wimbley Music. I got Instagram and TikTok and Facebook.
All right, guys, we want to grow James's Facebook page. So as soon as you get off of here, I know everybody has Facebook. So many of us have Facebook. So we can go over. Is it a like button that we press, James?
A like
Just a
button.
like, the like button. Yes.
Okay. Hit the like button and go ahead and start following James. I'm telling you, go over to TikTok too. He has some amazing, amazing videos. And I want to say, James, go ahead and shout out a couple of people, because your coach who you were riding with that day,
Yeah.
that's how I found you. So we want to definitely shout out her.
First of all, shout out to Mama Cheryl Porter. Yeah, I love her, and she's a very supportive vocal coach. And I thank her. I also want to thank, of course, my mom, who has been here with me and supported me for all my life. So I thank her for that. And I thank my stepdad, and I thank my dad, and everybody who has been here for me. And I love y'all. So yeah.
We love you too. We love you and your mother. Let me tell you, amazing duo, guys. Listen, go ahead and share this broadcast because we want to get James not only his Facebook following up, we need to get James signed. James,
Yes.
we need to have him sign, people. So share this broadcast so he can be heard on his social media. James, we love you. We love you all. God bless you all. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Erica's Empowering Empire. 88 Blessings Soar Movement. It had to happen in a beauty so rare. We'd love for you to join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. It had to happen with Erica Wilson. Following our social media.